Friends, we have already gone through the icebreaker activities and also studied the poem Song of the Open Road in detail. Now let's deal with the third part of the poem, that is brainstorming. Brainstorming activities means to solve a problem by thinking as many ideas as possible. Now let's deal with activity number 1 and sub activity number 1. Pick out the lines showing that the poet is prepared to enjoy every moment of his journey. म्हणजेच या कवितेचा अर्थ असा की आपल्या प्रवासाच्या प्रत्येक प्रत्येक क्षणाचा आनंद घेण्यास कवी तयार आहे ह्या दर्शविणाऱ्या ओळी आपल्याला कवितेतनं निवडायला सांगितलेल्या आहेत. चला त्या आपण ओळी शोधूया. त्याचे क्षण दर्शविणाऱ्या ओळी आहेत 1 ते 6 आणि 11-12 नंबरची. आता पहिली ओळ बघा. अ फूट अँड लाईट हार्टेड आय टेक टू दी ओपन रोड, हेल्दी फ्री द वर्ल्ड बिफोर मी. द लाँग ब्राऊन पाथ बिफोर मी, लीडिंग व्हेनेवर आय चूज. हेन्सफोर्थ आय आस्क नॉट गुड फॉर्च्यून, आय मायसेल्फ आय एम गुड फॉर्च्यून. नंतर 94 पेज नंबरवरच्या शेवटच्या 2 ओळी बघा. स्ट्रॉंग अँड कंटेंट आय ट्रॅव्हल द ओपन रोड, द अर्थ दॅट इज सफिशियंट. Now the sub-activity number 2 on page number 95. By old delicious burden, the poet means. The options are given here. A. The luggage. B. The food he carries. C. The trays he bears during the travel. D. Sweet memories of the past. जुने गोड ओझे यातनं कवीला नेमकं काय म्हणायचं आहे? तर याचं करेक्ट आन्सर आहे डी. स्वीट मेमरीज ऑफ दी पास्ट. दिस इज द करेक्ट आन्सर. Now, sub-activity number 3 from activity number 1. The poet is a person who is free from all inhibitions. Discuss how the concept of freedom is expressed in the poem. कवी मनावरील सर्व दडपणातून मुक्त झाला आहे अशी कवितेत संकल्पना व्यक्त झाली आहे. याच्यावर आपल्याला चर्चा करायला सांगितले. तर याचं उत्तर बघा पुढे दिलेलं आहे. Answer is, the poet is ready to start on a journey. He knows that no one can restrict him. The poet says that he is ready for a journey. Says that he is healthy and free to go anywhere in the world. He is ready to follow his destination. Poet says that he is not dependent upon his luck or destiny. The poet is confident about himself. He doesn't give importance to complaints or criticism. Freedom is the theme of the poem and he encourages freedom. Activity second, sub-activity 1. Following are the activities of the poet related to his journey on the road. Divide them into 2 parts as activities the activities the poet will practice and the activities he will not practice. Now let's first find out the activities the poet will practice. A. Walking along the road though he does not know where it reaches. E. Carrying the fond memories of the good people. G. Striving to achieve high and bright success. And the last one, H. Reflecting and developing his own self. Now the activities poet will not practice. B. Complaining about the discomforts during the journey. C. Postponing the journey. D. Praying for good fortune. And the last one, F. Creating contacts with the famous and influential people. These activities the poet will not do. Now sub-activity number 2 from activity number 2. Write down the traits the poet exhibit through the following lines. One is done for you. कवितेच्या काही ओळी दिलेल्या असून त्या ओळीतनं कवीचे गुणविशेष दर्शविले जातात. तर पहिली ही ॲक्टिव्हिटी आपल्याला करून दाखवलेली आहे. पुढे आपण सोडून दाखवलेली ॲक्टिव्हिटी आहे ये. हेन्सफोर्थ आय आस्क फॉर नो गुड फॉर्च्यून, आय माय सेल्फ आय एम गुड फॉर्च्यून. याच्यातनं सेल्फ कॉन्फिडन्स दिसतो. पुढची ओळ दिली आहे बी. हेन्सफोर्थ आय व्हिम्पर नो मोर, पोस्टपोन नो मोर, नीड नथिंग. आता कोणती ट्रेट दिसते तर सेल्फ डिपेंडंट. सी. आय डू नॉट वॉन्ट द कॉन्स्टिलेशन्स एनी नियरर. तर सेल्फ डिपेंडन्स आपल्याला या ठिकाणी कवीचं दिसतं ह्या ओळीतनं सुद्धा. डी ओळ आहे आय स्वेअर इट इज इम्पॉसिबल फॉर मी टू गेट रीड ऑफ देम. तर नोईंग हिज माइंड नोईंग हा गुणविशेष दिसतो. आणि ई आय एम फिल्ड विथ देम, आय विल फील देम इन रिटर्न. तर ऑनेस्ट अबाउट हिमसेल्फ, ऑनेस्ट अबाउट हिमसेल्फ. All answers are given here. A. Self-confidence. B. Self-dependent. C. Independent. D. Know his mind. E. Honest about himself. Sub-activity number 3. Healthy, free, the world before me. Express your views regarding the above line. म्हणजे वरील ओळीविषयी तुमचं मत व्यक्त करायला या ठिकाणी सांगितलेलं आहे. The answer is, the meaning of the line is, when we take open road, we are being able to do anything. The poet is competent enough to face challenges. The poet is very positive, optimistic and very self-reliant. He can make use of every opportunity and will not complain or criticize others. Activity number 3. The poet has used many describing words such as a healthy in this poem. Make a list and classify them. म्हणजेच कवी या कवितेमध्ये हेल्दीसारखे काही विशेषण वापरतो, तर आपल्याला त्याची यादी करून वर्गीकरण करायला सांगितलेलं आहे. दिलेल्या शब्दांकरता आपल्याला विशेषणे शोधायचे आहेत. ए आहे फॉर दी वर्ल्ड, बी फॉर हिमसेल्फ अँड फॉर द रोड. तर चला आपण या ठिकाणी विशेषणं शोधूया. फॉर दी वर्ल्ड, सफिशियंट वेल. बी फॉर हिमसेल्फ, लाईट हार्टेड, हेल्दी, फ्री, गुड फॉर्च्यून, स्ट्रॉंग अँड कंटेंट. वन इज सी, फॉर द रोड. तर रोडसाठी शब्द डिस्क्रायबिंग वर्ड आहे ओपन, लॉंग, ब्राऊन, पाथ. दीज आर दी आन्सर्स. Activity 4, Sub-activity 1. Read the expression old delicious burdens. A burden cannot be delicious. The poet has used his combination of words to express that he has many sweet memories of the people and the places which he would like to remember forever. The poet has used seemingly contradictory expressions to convey the meaning that his heart is full of sweet memories of good and kind people. Though he wants to be free from any type of attachment, He wants to cherish these sweet memories in his heart forever. The expression contains opposite ideas that make it seem absurd or unlikely, although it may be true. This is called paradox. म्हणजेच दोन अपोजिट आयडियाज हा विरोधाभास प्रकार आहे, पॅराडॉक्स अलंकार. Activity 2. The road in the poem does not mean only the road to travel. The poet wants to suggest the road of life. Explain the metaphor with the help of the poem. च्या साह्याने कवी मेटाफर अलंकाराचं, मेटाफर म्हणजे रूपक अलंकाराचं त्या ठिकाणी स्पष्टीकरण मागवण्याचा प्रयत्न करत आहेत. शॉर्ट आन्सर इज द रोड टू ट्रॅव्हल ऑर द रोड ऑफ लाईफ. इन बोथ अ ट्रिप ऑर इन लाईफ, द ॲटिट्यूड इज इम्पॉर्टंट इन हाऊ वी मेक द जर्नी. Activity 3. Free verse. Free verse is a poetry that does not rhyme or have a regular rhythm. The feature of the free verse are: it is a literary device that is free from limitations of regular meter or rhythm, does not rhyme with fixed forms, and still it provides an artistic expression. In this way, the poet can give his own shape to a poem as he desires and can use various poetic devices to create the effect he considers suitable for the piece. As free verse gives greater freedom for choosing words and conveying their meanings to readers, it is free from artificiality of a typical poetic expression. This technique is commonly used in the modern poetry. म्हणजे मुक्तछंद काव्याविषयीची माहिती या ठिकाणी दिलेली आहे आणि कविता तीच आहे. Remember, A. Although free verse requires no meter, rhyme or other traditional poetic techniques, it is the use of internal pattern of sounds. The choice of exact words and their chosen places are the factors which attribute the free verse its lyrical or rhythmic beauty. B. Free verse is completely different from a blank verse, which essentially has to occur in a iambic parameter. A blank verse is poetry with regular metrical but unrhymed lines. It is described as the most common form of English poetry, which has been influential since the 16th century. Activity 4. There are certain words that are repeated in the poem. For example, no more, line number 7. Find out other similar expressions. Explain the effect they have created in the poem. And fifth sub-activity, the use of the personal pronoun I is evident and the prominent in this poem. Give reasons. Both answers are given here. Sub-activity 4's answer. Similar repeated expressions are: 1. Open road indicates a path of life. 2. Henceforth indicates from the point on the word. 3. Good fortune indicates poet's good fortune is internal. 4. I know indicates poet's awareness. 5. I carry indicates or the burden. And subjective 5 answer is I came many times in the poem. It shows us that the poet is in charge of his life or destiny. Activity number 5, and from activity number 5, subactivity 1. With the help of the following points, write a poetic appreciation of the poem Song of the Open Road. सॉन्ग ऑफ द ओपन रोड ह्या पोएमचं आपल्याला पोएटिक ॲप्रिशिएशन म्हणजे काव्यात्मक रसग्रहण विचारलेलं आहे. काही मुद्दे दिलेले आहेत, त्या मुद्द्यांच्या अनुषंगाने आपण ते पुढीलप्रमाणे तयार केलेलं आहे. पोएटिक ॲप्रिशिएशन ऑफ द पोएम सॉन्ग ऑफ द ओपन रोड. अबाउट द पोएम, पोएट अँड द टायटल. द पोएम सॉन्ग ऑफ द ओपन रोड. फुल पोएम अँड द पोएट इज वॉल्ट विटमन. द थीम ऑफ द पोएम इज फ्रीडम, जॉय, ऑप्टिमिझम, डिपेंडन्स अँड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. पोएटिक स्टाईल. Free verse, no rhyming scheme. The language, poetic devices used in the poem. It's a free verse, symbolizes freedom, opportunity, optimism, joy of life. Poetic features. Simple language, simple words. The poem is in the first person. Message, values, morals in the poem. Action is important than prediction. Believe on yourself, be happy, be free. Your opinion about the poem. I think this is a beautiful and inspirational poem. The poet encourages to enjoy the life, to be free from all the expectations. In this way we can make the poetic appreciation of the poem. Activity 2, from activity number 5. Write 4 or 6 lines of the free verse on the topic the road that leads to my college. Express what it is, the road to knowledge and bright future. You may begin with this. Every day I trade with the bag of books. I think you prepare at home this activity. बाकीच्या 1-2 ॲक्टिव्हिटीज आपण घरी कराव्यात. जर आपल्याला हा व्हिडिओ आवडला असेल तर लाईक करा, शेअर करा, सबस्क्राईब करा. व्हिडिओ बघितल्याबद्दल धन्यवाद. थँक्स.